Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth getting up to about 40, 41. Definitely going to be decent today. And good to have a little sunshine and warmth and get rid of the rest of this snow.
Always good. Yeah, I saw it was melting yesterday. I got excited.
Yeah. Absolutely. So that is a good thing. Cande, we still have plenty to get to here before we part and say goodbye to one another for the day. I want to get to this Starbucks article. If you're someone who thinks Starbucks has lost the cozy, welcoming coffee house vibe, Starbucks agrees with you. So they're making some changes. They want to turn back the clock just a little bit.
I think that's fantastic.
They want to make Starbucks, and by the way, I think there's a new head of Starbucks recently. Didn't someone take it over?
This is what they're doing. Very good.
They want to make it cool and fun again, less corporate. So the first thing they're going to do, they're going back to handwriting customers' names on their cups with Sharpies.
I didn't know they gave that up.
They stopped. They put it on the ticket, the little ticket that goes on there.
Gotcha.
So maybe they'll misspell your name on occasion, have a little fun, write a cute little saying like the old days. They're also going to bring back the milk and sugar stations. They got rid of those.
Didn't know that either. I'm not a big Starbucks fan, but I remember back in the day when they first came around, I couldn't believe how nice it was to sit on a comfortable sofa or chair with a girlfriend sipping coffee. I thought it was the greatest idea ever.
They are trying to bring that back. And they're bringing the milk and sugar stations back. Some may have them, but a lot of them don't. Since the pandemic, they got rid of them. They do that for you back behind the counter. They ask you what you want, how many sugars, all that stuff. Even straws. You got to get a straw behind the counter. They don't have them out anymore.
Well, straws are forbidden everywhere. Plastic bags, oh no.
Yeah. So now they I guess, want people to kind of hang again. And with that in mind, they're going to use ceramic cups inside the store. Like if you're going to sit and open your laptop and do work, they're going to give you a ceramic cup and offer everyone free refills on some of the orders to stay when you're actually staying there.
I think that's another brilliant idea.
Yeah. That was just a perk for a loyalty program back in the day, but now they are making that for everyone. If you choose to stay, if you take your coffee to stay.
You know what this is all about? Dunkin'
What's that?
Is winning the war.
So I don't disagree. Now, we've talked about this. Dunkin', whoever's doing the PR, the marketing, they are on top of it, man. They are doing
fire.
Yeah, Dunkin's doing great. But I really believe Dunkin' and Starbucks serve two different people, two different purposes, and even myself. One day I feel like Dunkin', one day I feel like Starbucks. I really think they're separate entities. You know what I mean?
All right, if you say.
Yeah, that's the vibe I get. But you're right. They might be trying to compete with, and just.
I see so many Dunkin'. They're like popping up everywhere. There's like a Dunkin' Donuts on every corner of every street in the United States.
Dunkin' and Target, as we've said before, are the two that stand out to me that could have been gone. Like Dunkin' at one point was so bad and could have been gone, and Target could have gone the way of Kmart and Sears. But the two of those companies have just, what they've done with their brand is incredible.
And I love Dunkin'. I'll pick that any day of the week.
Okay, so you are, all right, that's your
Team
thing.
Dunkin'. Thank you.
All right, so there you go. Starbucks trying some new things, a little more homey.
Good idea, though. I like what they're doing.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good. Let's do some national days. It's National Gift of the Ladybug Day today.
I love ladybugs. And we were gardening last spring, Maeve and I, and a ladybug landed on her.
So I love that story, and I love ladybugs too. But this, believe it or not, this is not about actual ladybugs.
Oh, then I'm not interested.
This is a book called The Gift of the Ladybug, and it talks about children and critical illnesses and the support of children and families facing medical differences.
Oh.
and it tells it in the story of a ladybug and a bunch of horses. It's like a cute story. And anyway, the gift of the ladybug, we're supposed to think about children and families who are suffering with critical illnesses today.
I like that. That's a book I'm going to purchase. Yeah, that's great.
All right. Gift of the Ladybug, it's called. I think we just sold a few copies. Look at that.
Definitely did.
It's National Plan for Vacation Day. Do you have any vacation plans?
I have a lot of things rolling around in my head. Nothing firm, but yeah, there'll be a vacation coming my way one of these months.
Very good. It's Data Privacy Day. You got to go look at your passwords and all your things.
Really, is anything private anymore? Let's not kid ourselves.
All right. Anyone can hack anything, right?
Come on. Yeah.
It's National Blueberry Pancake Day today.
I wouldn't mind having some right now. How about you?
Not a pancake guy, but I don't mind
Me
blueberry.
either, but if somebody put a blueberry pancake in front of me right now, I'd be very happy.
Candy would be gone in 2 seconds right here, no doubt.
I'd be like, oh, you got to try this. Oh, it's so good to pass the syrup.
And it's National Kazoo Day. You ever blow a kazoo?
When I think of kazoo, I think, what was that cartoon?
The Flintstones.
The Flintstones, kazoo.
The Flintstones, yeah.
I love
kazoo. Kazoo, Kazoo was one of those characters when I guess they thought the Flintstones were, about to jump the shark, per se, right? And be gone. They brought Kazoo onto the show.
I actually loved Kazoo.
He was so cute.
Oh.
That's a great topic for one day, like characters that entered. Like, you know who I loved? Remember Chilly Willy the penguin?
Not sure. Where did he come from?
Oh, he was I think he was on Woody Woodpecker cartoons. Chilly Willy, so cute. I love those little added people. Yeah.
Yes, I hear you.
But there you go, kazoo. But this is about the toy kazoo that kids will use.
Yes, we all had one.
Right. Some good news. A couple in Altadena, California named Brian McShay and Stephanie Rayner lost their house in the Eaton fire this month, but they're in the news thanks to one thing that survived. They were sifting through the rubble. Brian found the engagement ring he recently bought that Stephanie didn't know about.
I read about this story and I thought the universe is just brilliant. I mean, everything happens for reasons. Sometimes terrible things happen. But in this case, look at that. What are the chances of that?
Yep, and he proposed to her right there on the spot among the rubble.
Him. Oh, my goodness, what a sign.
A guy's Apple Watch saved his life last week after he hurt his leg skiing in Washington State. The Apple Watch sent out an SOS after he tumbled 1,000 feet down a mountain.
Ouch.
There's footage of a search and rescue helicopter picking him up. Without the watch, he would have been there all night and frozen to death, Candy.
Whoa. I have to get a watch.
Wild. And Eagles running back Saquon Barkley has some extra support going into the Super Bowl. He grew up in Copley, Pennsylvania, near Allentown. And a group of elementary school cheerleaders are going viral after doing a cheer to cheer him and the Eagles on.
Love it. My love of Saquon. I hated the Eagles for many, many, many years. He went, Giants screwed him up. And now I love Saquon, and I wish him the Super Bowl. I really do.
I saw a video of him on TikTok the other day doing squats in the gym. Have you seen his quads?
Oh, they're like tree trunks.
Tree trunk is not even the word.
Amazed at the game. Here he's running at 1.60 yards for a touchdown. And the minute he gets off the field, he gets on the bike because he had a stiff calf.
Yeah.
That's an athlete. Can you imagine?
He's an athlete, all right.
Yes,
no doubt.
all right. Mm-hmm. Go
no
Saquon.
Candy, well, listen, if we're being honest, I don't care necessarily who wins. I don't love the Eagles, and, we're all tired a little bit of the Chiefs, but I got to root for Taylor. That's it. I mean,
I know you're doing your rooting for Taylor, and I understand.
Yeah.
This year, I'd like to see Saquon get it because he deserves it. He's a great, great athlete. He did. Did you see Nick Sirianni's speech? How he thanked Saquon and called him. He's getting a divorce, by the way. I think Nick Sirianni's very cute. So, Nick, if you're listening.
Nick, come on. You're right down the road
very
from
cute
Candy.
guy.
Let's
I
go.
don't want to see any heartbreak in your life. You know what I'm saying?
Right down the turnpike from Candy. Let's go.
Let's go.
That does it, Candy. I'm going to be here till 10. Got a lot of music coming up from 9 to 10. And then Jim O'Brien, Murph Dog, and Jay Letterman. I want you to have a great rest of your day. All right?
You too. Enjoy the bit warmer weather.
Yes, we will. You as well. Phathead and Candy, My Country, 96.1.
Phathead and Candy in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.